Truckertreffen.
Just bounce. Yeah. Ha. Just zipped up. I just wanna bounce with my hip hop system. I want you to bounce until it kicks up. Feel it, makes you wanna bounce so we can make that rooftop jumping up around. Feel that killer kick, get you right up on the neck. Just sit back, jump to that, let it run down your back. Did you feel that? You just bounce to this. Now look at the speaker and smile and kiss. Here we go, everything is going gold. Don't flex and attack, just enjoy the show. Everything is done and set to a flavor. We all a part of this, so join the savior. Cooking so fresh, like that new wave oven. When I'm talking that heat, it involves a love. Something so fresh, could be hanging with a dead boot. If I ever was to, I'd make him look way cool. Here's the fly, give it what I got, talking everything, ain't gonna give it up, knowing when we slip, don't fall, we bounce, yo, with a skin like rubber, your words they bounce, fool. When I was a youngin', all I ever did was bounce. Now I came from anyone, always left by myself. So when I went and bounced, I bounced to another world, doing all the drugs I could just to get a feel of the what, of the bounce to the part of the baseline as the prices and it drops. Then it stops, that bounce grew up, my children on up, then shared the love. When I was a youngin', all I ever did was bounce. Now I came from anyone, always left by myself. So when I went and bounced, I bounced to another world, doing all the drugs I could just to get a feel of the what, of the bounce to the part of the baseline as it runs and it drops. Then it stops, that bounce grew up, my children on up, then shared the love. Just bounce. When I was a youngin', all I ever did was bounce, get down, smack down, cause I always left for myself. But I moved on and the bounces come along. I grew up, pushed up, make the bounce strong. Will I make it up? Am I strong enough to break it? At the end of the day, my bounces gotta take it. Bounce up the front, bounce up the back, yeah. Everyone around here, tight and you slack. Here we go, making room on the floor. Got the bounce twerking, girls working on the pole. With our level high out, uppercuts and crash. And the bounce summed up, we players with the best. Everywhere we go, these people they go low. When the house goes bounce, that's when we start the show. Passing up the holler bottle, take away all the soul, so we don't break this road. And we all see tomorrow. Hold my hand, come with me, stand on this. You will see the bounce is here. Jump and cheer, the crowd is moving, the bounce is here. When I was a youngin', all I ever did was bounce. Now I came from anyone, always left by myself. So when I went and bounced, I bounced to another world, doing all the drugs I could just to get a feel of the what, of the bounce to the part of the baseline as the prices and it drops. Then it stops, that bounce grew up, my children on up, then shared the love. When I was a youngin', all I ever did was bounce. Now I came from anyone, always left by myself. So when I went and bounced, I bounced to another world, doing all the drugs I could just to get a feel of the what, of the bounce to the part of the baseline as it runs and it drops. Then it stops, that bounce grew up, my children on up, then shared the love. Just bounce. I am much older and you wanna bounce, but we all surround ya. How you gonna bounce here? I'm gonna tell ya. How you gonna bounce? Fuck yourself a shoulder, then you go and bounce. We got that, flow that's got that. Quick sweat pouring out, move the notches, open those hatches, walk right in. Only love in this taking, patience ain't been. We've been around, our tracks get played. At the end of the day, that's how cases get paid. We got you, don't you ever go and fret. Just turn your head to see who's standing with. See the change and watch the pain and anger wish, oh melt away. For the moment you enter the ring, we watch you stepping up, someone tries to clock. Show no weakness, that's our style. Holding our rep, do that with a smile. Yeah, our hands ain't tied. Show no greed, tell no lies. Never take back what we do in life. Always push forward, don't think twice. Put them up quick as the war we never miss. Without the bounce, life protects you. Ha! Just bounce.